Justin Baldoni is not the only one who thinks she's a mean girl. I'm exaggerating, but this is Caitlin Marie Cooper, and she has taken to social media to share with us all that went down. It's very unsavory and bullying of the plantation princess and her entourage.
Looks like Blake Lively is facing backlash again after new footage surfaced showing her allegedly bullying a fan. This time, the spotlight's on an incident where a fan claims they were on the receiving end of Lively's harsh behavior. Refusing to stay silent, the fan took to social media to share their experience, sparking a fresh wave of controversy online.
Lively herself comes out, starts recording us, says hi to get us to look up at her, circles our car, gets the car information, license plates, all that.
I'm sure by now everyone's seen the PR mess Blake Lively landed herself in at the South by Southwest Film Festival in Austin, Texas. You know, the one where she and Anna Kendrick were promoting their new movie, Another Simple Favor.
Like, what does it mean to be on with Anna?
Oh, yes, I'm so happy. Right, okay, this way.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
Oh, you know.
But instead of the spotlight being on the film, the entire event backfired spectacularly. Headlines quickly shifted away from Another Simple Favor and zeroed in on the drama as wave after wave of dirt about Blake started surfacing by the truckload.
What I hear is that it's not just Blake, it's Anna. They hate each other. And from what I've heard, sequel was a nightmare.
But while the chaos of the film festival unfolded, another PR nightmare was brewing away from the spotlight. This time, it involved an alleged awkward, and now viral, encounter between Blake Lively and a fan. TikToker Caitlin Marie Cooper took to the platform to share a series of videos detailing her unexpected run-in with Lively, and the story has since blown up across social media. According to Cooper, she and her mom were on a quick one-day getaway at Hotel 1928 in Waco, Texas, a luxury spot owned by Chip and Joanna Gaines. Coincidentally, Blake Lively was staying there that same weekend. Things took a turn when Cooper and her mom were relaxing in the lobby, casually people-watching, when Lively and her entourage walked in. Like many fans would, Cooper pulled out her phone to capture the moment. But what she didn't see coming was the internet firestorm that would follow.
My mom and I were staying at Hotel 1928 in Waco, Texas this weekend. Blake Lively and her team were staying there as well after South by Southwest in Austin on Friday night. We found this out from all the hotel staff. Ended up recording her coming into the hotel lobby. We were just hanging out, people watching. Her team caught wind of this, I believe. Maybe saw me recording her on the security camera. Did not like this. Thought maybe I recorded something they didn't want out there, didn't want me to see, whatever. Next morning, we kind of were being followed by her security guard a little bit on the way out, checking out of the hotel.
The next day, things reportedly escalated. Cooper claims that Blake Lively's security team began closely monitoring her and her mother, watching their every move throughout the hotel. But according to Cooper, the situation took an even stranger turn after checkout. She alleges that Lively herself appeared with a video camera, filming both her and her mother, and even their car.
Next morning, we kind of were being followed by her security guard a little bit on the way out, checking out of the hotel. Blake Lively herself comes out, starts recording us, says hi to get us to look up at her, circles our car, gets the car information, license plates, all that.
And it didn't stop there. Cooper alleges that things escalated further online, claiming that members of Lively's team began harassing her through social media. She says they were monitoring her Instagram stories and even named specific individuals: Blake's lawyer, her social media manager, her nanny, and several troll accounts. According to Cooper, some of these accounts crossed a serious line, with one allegedly body-shaming her by calling her fat.
Things went from like just a normal little trip to Blake Lively's inner circle, her attorney, her social media girl, and one of her nannies, and a bunch of mysterious incognito accounts following me and her.
Cooper didn't just share a single video. She posted multiple clips, some nearly 10 minutes long, diving deep into every detail of her trip, her stay at Hotel 1928, and how the staff there seemed to be buzzing with excitement over Blake Lively's presence. She also made it clear that she's not exactly a huge Blake Lively fan, but was simply intrigued by the spectacle, especially since she's openly Team Baldwin in Lively's ongoing legal feud with Justin Baldwin. But things took another twist the very next day. Cooper noticed some unexpected activity on her Instagram stories, specifically some unusual viewers. Among them, she says, were the hotel's manager, whom she tracked down via LinkedIn, Blake Lively's lawyer Ezra Hudson, and according to her, even the actress's nanny and social media manager. Naturally, Cooper didn't hold back. She spilled all the tea about these mystery watchers in yet another follow-up video.
And you guys, these anonymous Instagram accounts start viewing her stories. She said she had posted this selfie of herself and posted like Team Justin Forever. And then an account, Team Justin Forever, started to view her stories. She also noticed this account viewed her stories, and this ended up being Blake's lawyer. So this account viewed her story and then blocked her.
If all of this is true, and Blake Lively and her team really did go after this girl, it's honestly not a good look at all. But that's not the only storm Blake's caught in right now. Her name is already swirling in a sea of controversy, and this latest drama is just adding more fuel to the fire.
She used these allegations of sexual harassment. She used these allegations of bullying to try and leverage her position so she could be the de facto director.
And just like that, the drama spilled into the courtroom, marking what's quickly becoming one of the messiest Hollywood legal showdowns since the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard saga. Earlier this year, things took a serious turn when Blake Lively's legal team, clearly rattled by Justin Baldoni's persistence, attempted to hit him with a gag order to shut him up. But the judge wasn't having it. In a decisive move, the court ruled against Blake's team, pointing out the hypocrisy. Since they had also been vocal in the media, it wouldn't be fair to muzzle just one side. That ruling handed Justin's team their first big win. But the hits didn't stop there. Lively's lawyers soon shifted their focus to Justin's powerhouse attorney, Brian Friedman, accusing him of being too outspoken about the case. According to reports, they claimed his constant public commentary was leaving them no room to respond effectively, especially in the court of public opinion. The problem? Every time they tried to address one of his statements, he'd already moved on to dropping the next bombshell, leaving Blake's side scrambling. Once again, the judge dismissed their objections, allowing Friedman to speak freely, a second major blow for Lively's legal strategy. And considering Friedman once promised to sue Blake into oblivion, the way he's been handling things so far suggests he meant every word.
He doesn't care about party, he doesn't care about, which company it is. He fights for the ostracized loner who's getting dumped on by these companies, which leads us to the Blake Lively situation. Now, she would say in this situation, she's the victim, Baldoni's the bad guy. And just to lay it out for the audience in a little bit more detail, what she's claiming is that even though she was a much bigger star than Justin Baldoni, who I never heard of before this lawsuit.
But the real chaos kicked off when Blake's team realized Justin Baldoni wasn't just fighting in court. He was taking the battle online. Blake's lawyers were reportedly furious after discovering that Justin had launched an entire website dedicated to the case. And it wasn't just a basic page. He planned to upload everything: videos, receipts, lawsuit documents, and more. Total transparency. Naturally, Blake's team scrambled to shut it down. They not only tried to rein in Justin's lawyer, Brian Friedman, for being too vocal in the media, they also complained to the judge about the website, calling it improper. But Friedman fired back hard, defending his actions by pointing out that Blake's team had done the exact same thing. He even referenced the New York Times article where Blake first went public with her sexual harassment allegations against Justin. The argument was simple. If Blake could take her story to the media, why couldn't Justin? And guess what? The judge agreed, handing Justin yet another legal win.
PR crisis agent was brought in because actually Blake Lively publicist Sloan big stories negative to Justin. And all Justin wanted to do, and it's all through the text messages.
But then came the real shocker. Blake's lawyers were practically pleading with the judge to let her pick who would question her during the deposition, obviously trying to keep Brian Friedman out of the equation. But the judge shut that down quickly, ruling that Blake didn't get to choose her interrogator. You could see the frustration on Blake's legal team's faces. It hit them like a ton of bricks, and it's no wonder why. They know exactly what's coming, and it's not looking good for them. Friedman is known for not holding back, and the idea of Blake facing him in a deposition has to be terrifying for her. For those unfamiliar with legal procedures, a deposition is a huge deal. It's when someone is questioned under oath, and every word they say can be used against them in court. No PR spin, no carefully crafted statements, just raw, unfiltered truth. And the person being questioned has to answer everything, even the tough, uncomfortable stuff. Blake's legal team has been doing everything they can to avoid Friedman questioning her, and that's not just a legal strategy. It's a clear sign that they might not be confident in how she'll handle it. Which begs the bigger question. If Blake is so sure of her claims, why is she so worried about facing Friedman in a deposition? In a game-changing decision, the judge ruled that both lawsuits would be combined into one case. This means the battle won't drag on for years in a messy back and forth. It's shaping up to be a high-stakes courtroom showdown with everything on the line. And the trial date is locked in for March 2026, unless they manage to settle before then. But as for a settlement, don't bet on it. If it's up to Justin's lawyer, he's ready for a full-on fight and has made that crystal clear.
And has been destroyed by this. The company, the individuals of the company, these are really serious stuff. And in this day and age, the only way you can truly get that and is to prove your innocence. No, it's not be found guilty. It's to prove your innocence. And that's what we're actively working to. So that may only be able to be done in a courtroom.
But let's be real here. If this actually goes to trial, Blake is in serious trouble. This case isn't just about what happens in the courtroom, it's playing out in the court of public opinion too. And let's talk about that website Justin launched. It's a genius move. Blake used the media to go after him, and now he's flipping the script, using the internet to fight back. He's not just defending himself in court, he's winning the PR battle too. At this point, you have to wonder, should Blake cut her losses and apologize before she completely ruins herself? Because if she doesn't find a way out of this, she could be facing a massive $400 million payout to Justin. And don't forget, where's Ryan Reynolds in all of this? If Blake loses, it's not just her problem, it becomes theirs. With the trial date creeping closer, who do you guys think is going to come out on top? Team Blake or Team Justin? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to check out our next update.